I came to town for work and rented the cheapest apartment at the city limits. I came home in the evening and went straight to bed. I was so tired, I didn't want to do anything else. Somewhere in the middle of the night, I heard some kind of clatter from the upstairs neighbors. I covered my head with a pillow and fell asleep. The next night, it all happened again. And in the morning, I decided to go upstairs and tell the neighbors not to make any noise at night. I went upstairs and knocked on the door. A lovely lady opened the door and immediately invited me over. I got confused because I was playing the kips and was ready to argue. But the old lady called me into the kitchen and offered me tea and biscuits. While drinking tea, I choked with a biscuit and started coughing. I couldn't breathe. My eyes were looking at the old lady, who wasn't doing anything and was looking at me 1 second. And at the biscuit I choked with next. Then I hit my chest hard and coughed up. I took a deep breath, apologized, and said I had to go. I went out into the stairwell, and only then I realized that I hadn't even told her about the noise at night. At 3 a.m., everything happened again. I went upstairs and knocked on the door to tell her to stop this madness. I knocked a number of times, but nobody opened the door. Then a neighbor who lived the next door came along.
Why are you making all this noise and swarming into?
I live downstairs, and the neighbor who lives in this apartment won't let me sleep, with stamping her feet and rattling with plates at night.
Are you crazy? This apartment has been empty for a long time. The owner died 8 years ago. They say she choked with a biscuit while drinking tea. Stupid death.
No one lives there? But I had tea with her last night. I'll go, sorry.
Every time the same thing. A new resident, the same story. Everyone went crazy.
I decided to go outside and sit on the bench under our windows. I didn't want to sleep, and it was terrifying to go back home. It was true, there was no light in the apartment. The windows were old, and obviously no one took care of them. Then what was it yesterday? I was distracted by something, and then I saw this old woman's silhouette in the window. She was standing there creepily smiling and holding a broken cup in her hand.